What page number it is, Prabhuji?
Page number 117 from first paragraph, the state of Bhava.
Yeah. Hare Krishna to everybody. Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakayah Chakshura Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In the continuation of reading 13, this stage of Bhava is described in connection with King Parikshit when he was sitting on the bank of Ganges to meet his death because of being cursed by a Brahmana boy. He spoke as follows: All the Brahmanas present here, as well as Mother Ganges, may know that I am a soul completely surrendered to Krishna. I do not mind even if the snake sent by Brahmana boy immediately bites me. Let the snake bite me as it likes, but I shall be pleased if all of you present here go on chanting the message of Krishna. Such a devotee is always anxious to see that his time is not wasted in anything which is not connected with Krishna. As such, desires derived from fruitive activities or from yogic meditation or by cultivation of knowledge are not liked by him. He simply attached to favorable words in relation with Krishna. Such pure devotees of the Lord always go on praying to the Supreme Lord with tears in their eyes, and their minds are always engaged in recollecting the activities of the Lord, and with their bodies they offer obeisances. Thus they are satisfied. Any devotee who is acting in such devotional service dedicates his life and body for that purpose. King Bharata was also a pure devotee, and under his name India is called Bharatvarsha. He left his household life and kingdom at an early age. He left his devoted, beautiful wife, his son, and friends and kingdom and everything just as if they were true. Such are the symptoms of persons who have developed bhava in their devotional service. Such a person in devotional service always thinks of himself as the most wretched, and he is only satisfied that some day or other Krishna will be kind enough to favor him by engaging him in devotional service. In the Padma Purana, another instance of pure devotee is found, where the king, although the best of all human beings, was begging from door to door and was even praying to the lowest of human society, the Chandala. Sri Sanatana Goswami later composed the following verse: I'm low in love of Godhead, and I haven't any assent for hearing about devotional service. Neither do I have any understanding of the science of devotional service, nor do I have any cultivation of knowledge, nor any righteous activities behind me, nor I am born of high family. But, O darling of the damsels of Raja, still I maintain a hope for achieving you, and that hope is disturbing me. So, a devotee being touched deeply by such strong desire always chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In this connection, a nice verse by Bilva Mangala appears in Krishna Karnamrita. O player of the nice flute, Krishna, the beauty of your boyhood activities is very wonderful in this world. You know the agitation of my mind, and I know what you are. Nobody knows how confidential our relationship is. Now my eyes are anxious to see you and your face, but I cannot see you. Please let me know what I shall do. A similar passage appears in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Rupa Goswami, which states, O Govinda, this young girl with tears in her eyes is crying in sweet voice chanting your glories. Such pure devotees are always anxious to describe the glories of Krishna and to live in a place where Krishna exhibited his pastimes. A similar verse appears again in Krishna Karnamrita. This body of Krishna is so nice. His face is so nice. Everything about him is only sweet and fragrant. A similar passage also appears in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. O lotus-eyed one, when shall I be able to always chant your holy name and being agitated in that chanting? When shall I be able to dance on the bank of the Yamuna? All the above descriptions made by Lord Chaitanya to Sanatan Goswami are called symptoms of bhava stage of devotional service. Next, he proceeds to describe the symptoms of actual love for Krishna. He says that nobody can understand a person who has developed love of Krishna, neither his words, his activities, or his symptoms. Even if one is very learned, it is very difficult for him to understand a pure devotee in love of Godhead. This is confirmed in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu also. A person engaged in devotional service becomes slackened in his heart when singing the glorification of the Supreme Lord. Because the Lord is very dear to him, in glorifying the Lord's name, fame, etc., he becomes almost like an insane man. And in such a condition of life, sometimes he laughs, sometimes he cries, sometimes he dances, and without any considerations of the situation, he continues in such activities. By gradual development of his love of Godhead, he increases his affection, his emotion, his ecstasy. Such attachment, Mahabhava, is the highest stage of devotional love. It can be found like molasses or sugar, which are different stages of the same thing. But the highest stage is called sugar candy. In different stages of the same juice, sugar candy becomes more and more palatable. Similarly, in love of Godhead, by a gradual process of development, transcendental pleasure is increased to the highest stage for the real devotee. I would stop here and summarize. It's a beautiful chapter talking about the symptoms of bhava and rati. Today we have read two examples and other certain examples from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu were quoted. One of the best known well exams were was Maharaj Parikshit and in Bharata. So when one gets engaged in the devotional service, how they eventually become disinterested in all other material activities, and they just does not want to waste a single moment of their time, and always keep engaged in listening about Krishna and chanting his holy name, taking pride in chanting his holy name. There are so many examples quoted from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the symptoms of bhava, devotion, uh, where the devotees pray to the Lord and they feel so humble and so down to earth, and they feel that they are not fit for anything, nor they have any qualities in them. And they just pray to God that, and they have only hope that one day they will be able to see Lord Krishna face to face. They will be able to engage with Lord Krishna at any one moment of their lifetime. And just waiting for that moment, they keep engaged themselves in the devotional service. The highest stage of the devotional service stated is Mahabhava, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explaining to Sanatana Goswami the symptoms of Mahabhava. Well, no devotee, when devotee is Mahabhava conditions, no one can understand his activities. No one can predict what are his activities going on with him. So that's all today about today's reading. Let's continue for the chanting. Prayers, Prabhuji.
One second.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरव